Station's robotic arm now proceeding with that final movement to line up HTV with the ready-to-latch indicators. This will be the final robotic movement to push HTV into place right in front of the common berthing mechanism for official berthing to the International Space Station. Again, berthing happens in stages. So first stage will be when ready-to-latch indicators are green. They'll drive 4 latches and secure 16 bolts. And that'll hold HTV in place for an official second stage berthing, where HTV will be officially mated to the space station. In the meantime, robotic arm pushing in HTV for that final maneuver. Robotic arm now holding HTV. Waiting for confirmation of 4 green ready-to-latch indicators. And we got confirmation of 4 green ready-to-latch indicators. Common berthing mechanism now being configured for first stage berthing. Again, we need 4 latches and 16 bolts driven to complete second stage berthing. This is Mission Control Houston. If you're just tuning in, you're looking from the inside of the International Space Station, pointing right down towards the hatch of the Htv-9. At this time, the final robotic movement has been completed. We have 4 ready-to-latch indicators and are proceeding with first stage capture, or first stage berthing, of HTV to the International Space Station. There are 2 stages needed to complete the berthing of HTV to the International Space Station. By the end of second stage, we'll have 4 latches and 16 bolts securing HTV to the International Space Station. Station's robotic arm has been configured to go limp during the berthing process. This will allow, during the berthing process, for there not to be any unnecessary tugs on the station's robotic arm. With the station's robotic arm now limp, first stage capture is complete. Now proceeding to second stage. Again, second stage means 4 latches and 16 bolts.
Station Houston, Space Ground 2 for status.
Hi, Travis.
Yeah, Chris, just giving you a heads up. We have first stage capture of the CBM, so they're proceeding through CBM ops. Everything is going well so far, knock on wood. And one request to you, which multimeter did you use for the vestibule pressurization? Was it Kepler?
No. Huygens, I think? Hold on just a sec. I guess I put the probe serial number, but not the multimeter. It's called Huygens.
Okay, Huygens works for us. Thanks.
You just heard Capcom here in Mission Control Houston. Travis Fitzgerald confirmed to the crew aboard the International Space Station. Commander Chris Cassidy responding positively of first stage capture. Now in the process of second stage capture. Four latches now driving now. Again, first stage berthing of HTV-2 International Space Station is complete. Now in the middle of second stage. Those 4 latches driving incrementally. This is Mission Control Houston. Again, first stage berthing complete, second stage underway. 4 latches being driven incrementally. Next will be 16 bolts. Once we have good confirmation of 4 good latches and 16 good bolts, we'll have a official berthing of HTV to the International Space Station. This is Mission Control Houston. We have 4 good latches. Now those 16 bolts are driving. That'll secure HTV to the International Space Station and complete second stage capture. Again, second stage capture still underway, those 16 bolts continuing to drive. That'll be the last part before HTV is officially berthed to the space station. And this time, station and HTV flying 265 statute miles over the South Pacific Ocean, still in orbital nighttime. Though HTV starting to be illuminated by the sun, we should see a good sunrise here in the next few minutes.
Station Houston, space to ground 2 for CBCS.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Chris, Robo is done with CBCS. We have turned it off, and you are go to pick up in your Node 2 CBCS camera removal activity.
Okay, in work.
And to be clear, you have a go in step 3.1.
Copy.
And with that, we have good confirmation. All 16 bolts are driven, and we have 4 good latches. This was confirmed at 9:46 a.m. Central Time, 10:46 a.m. Eastern. The International and Space Station and the HTV flying 267 statute miles over the South Pacific Ocean.
Copy all, and the Node 2 video camera port has returned to the normal config, step 3.3.
We copy. Thanks, Chris.
And that completes the journey of the HTV's flight to the International Space Station, now installed on the nadir side of the Harmony module. This is the Earth-facing side. That'll be its home for the next 2 months. Official berthing time was 9:46 a.m. Central Time. Station was 267